Due to the explicit content, viewer discretion is advised.
Good taser, good taser. That's right. Go out to the car, that's what I want. Spike's clear, Spike's clear. Alright, hello everyone. My name is Joseph, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we are going to be hopping on to Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC with LSPDFR, Los Santos Police Department First Response. And today we are going to be patrolling as the Los Santos Police Department, cruising in the 2011 Crown Victoria as well. Hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching as always. Show me 10-8. So I do apologize for no video uploads last week on my channel. I got hurt, not this past weekend, but the previous one with fire school. My arm was hurting me, my right arm, and then the next day my left arm was also hurting me as well. So I took the rest of the class to sit out. There was 2 hours left out of an 8-hour day, and it was pretty crazy, you know, with the SCBA weighing on our backs all day. There's so much stress on our body. And what is going on? Someone to the left is just screaming or something. I'm not too sure what that is. So anyway, my arms were both hurting me back to back, and I just kind of took the week off. I began working on San Andreas Ultimate Backup EP 3.6. I'm going to be adding in snow and rain uniforms for EP 8.2 and Serve and Rescue 1.4. So you guys will get to see that as well. Let's see. Public disturbance is going to be on the right near the parking lot. What kind of call spawns here? I never had that happen. 117, show me 1023. Yeah, I never had a call here before. So I did install ambient AI callouts as well, so you guys will get to hear the ambient units respond. And also, when we are 10-8, we will get some calls sometimes as well if they need us. Hello, ma'am? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Can you stand up for me? You can't be trespassing in his property. Do you have a identification card I can look at? What's your name, ma'am? She is underdressed too, so. Jackie Powick, okay. DLB 219 1983. Okay. 117. Can I get a 102829 on a Jackie Powick common spelling? DLB 219 1983. Valid, no warrants. Okay. So, ma'am, any reason why you're underdressed in public? Okay. So, what's going on with you today? I care because number one, you're trespassing, and number two, you're underdressed, which means you're going to possibly be cited for public indecency. Okay. So, do you have anything illegal on you that I should know about? Any weapons, alcohol, narcotics? You totally forgot. Okay, you haven't been drinking or anything crazy today, have you? Alcohol's not good for your health? Okay. So any reason why you're just, out of all places, doing push-ups in the middle of a parking lot that's supposed to be locked at all times? This is being visually and audio recorded. Do you understand? You mean that's fine, but why do I need that warning? Well, this is just so you are aware. Okay. So, let's see what else. Small talk / greetings. Okay, so do you come to this area often to exercise? Yeah, you're a regular here? Okay. Do you ever get sick of exercising in this location? Never? Okay. So, besides exercising, did you do anything special today? Going to the gym is what you're going to do. Okay, so let's see here. What kind of questions are these? Is this a relationship simulator? What is going on? What the okay. I don't know what this is, man. I don't know what types of questions these are. Okay, appreciate that. So, can you tell me what's going on here? I know you kind of mentioned it earlier. So, you're exercising in this parking lot. Do you really have any other point of being here? What am I doing here? Well, number one, you're trespassing and you're underdressed. So, that's two possible citations right there. So, we do understand why I'm here right now. Yeah, as you can see, there are some trespassing signs marked on the walls, so you can't be here. You know you're a possible suspect right now, okay? You work way too hard for this shit? Well, go exercise somewhere else. No one has forced you in this property. Maybe yourself, because the gates are supposedly locked at all times. So, you are going to be detained right now, okay? I'm not going to be handcuffing you, I'm just detaining you. That means I'm going to be talking with you while I issue you a citation, okay? Alright, so let's see here. Let's go back to our tablet. Let's see. Jackie Powick. Slept one time prior, home address 1737 Marlowe Drive. No probation or parole, no warrants, no weapon permits, or citation or arrest records. I'm going to create her a trespassing citation. Let's see, public violations, trespassing. This is technically the police department's property. Our public works department is technically working for the police department, so it's technically considered a government property. So we can charge her with that. I don't know exactly the in-depth idea to this whole thing is, I don't know if it's actually worth pursuing in a way to where it's worse than just a simple trespass. I know you're not supposed to be trespassing in government property regions. That technically can be an arrestable offense, but I'm just going to give her a warning as well. Well, she is an adult, so she probably should have known better, but still. This is going to be her first encounter with me as well. If she does do this again, and if I do see her, it might become an arrestable offense then. So it's going to be for the trespass. It's going to be for public indecency. Let's see. Disorderly conduct. Oh, here it is. Indecent exposure. That's what it is. So she's not naked, but she doesn't have pants on. So it's technically still i.e. indecent exposure. And there's really nothing else we can get her on, so we're going to do 2 citations. I'm going to give her a notice to appear in a court of law because she is in government property. In the parking lot, the police does use this lot for towing, as well as the public works department. They're connected to one another, so this belongs to the LSSD as well as the public works as well. Ma'am, so I'm going to be giving you 2 citations today. Number 1 is going to be for trespassing on government property. You are technically in the LSSD's station parking lot. All of the gates are supposed to be locked at all times. I don't know how you managed to get in here, but you did. So you're going to be charged with trespassing in a 3rd degree. I believe this is your first time. You said you were a regular here, but this is my first encounter with you being here. So I'm just going to give you a simple trespass in the 3rd degree. Okay, it's not going to be a felony or anything. This is going to be your first citation. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be charging you with is indecent exposure. You're not wearing pants, so you should be wearing something, especially when you're working out too. So you're going to be charged with that as well. Alright, so this is going to be your copy of the citation once I write it up in my computer. Okay, so if you just want to follow me here. So both citations in total are going to be for $2,000. Okay, so I want to try this out. I want to do some more sounds, more custom sounds for LSPDFAR and FiveM to make it a bit more realistic. I've noticed other content creators have made custom sounds too. For example, custom printer sounds, dash cam activation or deactivation sounds and stuff like that too. So I think that will be pretty awesome as well. So I'm going to try to do more of that in this episode and in the future. I know it's just a game, but you know, I think it would be pretty nice to have some more realism sounds in there. So our technically our computer is hooked up to our printer in our patrol car, so we can print out the copy of the citation for her as well. So we're going to print out the 2 citations for trespassing and the 3rd degree, which isn't a felony, which is going to be for her first offense, if I can remember correctly. 3rd degree is less intense of a charge than the 2nd and 1st degree, I believe, in the state of Pennsylvania. Secondly, I'm going to charge her with indecent exposure, and I would say 3rd degree too, because she's not totally naked or anything, so it's not going to be totally explicit, but she is still not wearing pants. That's going to be something that she will have to work out too. I'm going to give her a notice to appear in a court of law as well, because she technically, like I said, is in government property for the parking lot, and she technically did enter a prohibited area for civilians. Man, immersive dispatch, I don't know what to tell you, man, but that's definitely not what I said. I don't know. It's been kind of weird to me lately. You know, I've said something completely different and then it picks up something else. So maybe it's the way I'm saying things too. I have to watch what I say or how I say it, because the AI software recognizing or trying to recognize what I say possibly thinks I'm saying something else. So it's not interesting. Well, it's not interesting, but it's not new to me. But it is still interesting. It always intrigues me of how it supposedly recognizes my voice when I say different things. So I'm always trying to recognize how Immersive Dispatch and Grammar Police tries to recognize how you say things and what you say too. So I'm still kind of working on that. I've been using it for a while, but it's always something I have some trouble with every now and then. So is there a thing for, let's see here. I remember there was some menu about issue citation from, what was it? It's not an ultimate backup, it's this one. Was there not an option to give AI citations from Computer Light? Did they take it away? Or am I not looking in the right place? Oh, here it is. How can I miss that? It should take it from Compute Light. Maybe I wasn't close enough. I don't know. Alright, ma'am. So again, these are going to be for $2,000 in total. One is going to be trespassing in the 3rd degree, since you were trespassing in a government property for the LSSD, and then also for indecent exposure in the 3rd degree. Okay, so once you have signed the 2 citations and that you agree to appear at the court hearing, you are free to leave after you sign them, okay? So the reason why you're going to be given a court hearing notice is because you were trespassing on government property, and I just wanted to go to court and tell the judge your side of the story, because exercising on government property is not an excuse whatsoever, and I felt that you had purposely intended to put yourself in this area. It's locked at all times. More than likely you broke and enter, but I never saw you do that. So I've only seen what I've seen after I got on scene. So we're going to review the cameras. We're going to see how he got in here. But until then, you're going to have to talk to the judge, and if you have a lawyer, okay, if you don't have a lawyer, one may be appointed to you by the state of San Andreas at your request, okay? But again, I just smacked my headphones. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. So again, this is not an admission of guilt. This is just saying you have acknowledged and received the 2 citations. You do have a court notice, okay, to explain your side of the story as to why you were on government property. I think exercising is not an excusable offense, so there's that. Have a better day, stay off of government property, and put some clothes on. You're free to leave.
Go on! Shit!
Look how muscly she is. She is packed. Man. I don't know, are those shorts? She got like booty shorts on or something. But it's definitely not appropriate for the public. We don't want to see your booty cheeks in the middle of the crossway, okay?
Dash
Or
cam
crosswalk,
deactivated.
I should say, when you're walking down the middle of the crosswalk in the city. Nobody wants to see that. Go to the strip club if you want to show some skin. Or just stay at home. Don't bring out your booty in Los Santos or wherever you are, because you'll always be charged with indecent exposure. You know, I've seen people topless in GTA 5 with on certain callouts too, but not, you know, with their booty hanging out. Like, no, I don't want to see that in GTA 5. I don't want to see that on duty. It reminds me of those like LAPD videos, like those body camera videos of female suspects just being weird. I don't know. I see more LAPD body camera videos of females being more naked than men. I don't know. There are some more shirtless males than there are females. But for females, they don't like wearing pants in those body camera videos. I don't know what alcoholic or narcotics they take, but I want whatever they're on. Like, they always seem, if you're a guy or a girl, they seem like either one, you're having a good ass time. Like, they're always so happy and cheerful. But then when they get arrested, they don't want to go to jail, so they become so combative and all this other mess. Show me 10-8. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's funny. You know, just to see their oh shit, dude, almost hit me. But it's just funny to see their reactions though. Like as an LEO reaction, not, you know, the people becoming, you know, combative or upset, but more so the LEOs just being like, oh, we gotta deal with another naked person again. You know, it's always something to laugh about, but you know, there are some people who can't help it, which is understandable. But for the people who just prefer to be naked in public, never ceases to be, or never ceases to amaze me. Can't talk today. Alright. 117, show me out with a possible stolen vehicle, northbound Broad Avenue, Romeo 1052, stand by for a 1011. I forgot to mention this earlier.
Dash cam
I forgot
activated.
to mention this earlier. 1080's taking off, dude. I need that air unit. We got one female suspect eastbound Colvin Avenue. Go after that car, dude. I hope he goes after that car. Stop, ma'am, stop. They're going to get hit by that train, dude. Oh no, he's stuck on the thing. Go after the suspect. No, not him. Or her. Damn it, they always go after the people on foot. Taser, stop, ma'am. Good taser, good taser. That's right. Go after the car, that's what I want. Get on the ground, Los Santos Police Department, get on the ground.
LSPD, don't make me shoot
You're going to get tased again, get on the ground. 117, I got one female taser point, one taser deployed. Stage at 1052 for taser deployment. Stay right there, don't move, okay? Oh, I got a unit with me, that's good, that's good.
You ain't never getting out of prison.
Alright, so she was in a car that a suspect took off. Possible stolen vehicle was the initial reason for the stop. Ma'am, do you have an ID on you? Chloe Jones, 117. Can I get a 102829 on Chloe Jones, common spelling DLB 431998. Valid license. No warrants. Are you okay, ma'am? Do you need an ambulance or anything? Did you know the vehicle that the driver was operating, do you know it was stolen? For my safety and yours, I'll be handcuffing you, okay? Because you did run from me. At the very least, I don't know. You're only being detained at the moment. Okay, so right now you're a possible suspect in the crime. Number one, the driver, not you, but the driver was in possession of a possible stolen vehicle. You got out and ran, so at the very least, I don't know what's going on with you. Like I said, the driver, not you, but the driver was in possession of a stolen vehicle, possibly, and you got out of the car and you tried to resist arrest. Okay, so I don't know why you ran. We're going to search you at this time. Okay, I'm going to get a female officer to the scene.
Robert 20. Citizens report 240.
A female, let's see here. I don't know if they will park behind my car.
Davis, units
That's-
respond code 3.
Yeah, whatever.
Backup needed in Rancho.
I don't know where the other suspect is. I'll catch up eventually. So, ma'am, at this time, you're only going to be detained. Oh, hello. So you're only going to be detained. We're going to have a female officer pat you down. Okay. Do you have anything illegal on you that should know about? Any weapons, alcohol, or narcotics? Hopefully the female... I'm going to dismiss this guy. I'm going to dismiss him. He can clear out of here. Appreciate the backup. Can I... not... What the heck? Hold you to dismiss. That's what I'm doing. Whatever. Whatever. Can one of you... Hopefully they do. Can one of you search her for me, please? That's not what I wanted, but okay.
It's all good over here.
I tried to dismiss him, but then he just didn't want to leave. An open envelope containing a threatening letter to U.S. former President Joe H. Lawton, homemade handgun, and a prescription for Mollis, no weapon permits, and a pair of Air shoes. I don't know what a threatening letter. I don't know what a threatening letter has to do with anything. I don't know if that's a felony offense. You know, we all have bad thoughts, so I don't know if she's intending to kill him or anything crazy. I don't know, but she's going to be charged for the possession of a deadly weapon, at the very least. Let's see here. So she does not have a handgun permit. Hunting without a license. 10/21/2020, 2/12/2020, driving the wrong way, 2/25/2019, broken headlight, no weapons, no warrants, no probation, no parole, home address 236 Adams Apple Boulevard. So right now she's just going to be charged with possession of a deadly weapon, or illegal possession of a firearm. And that's it for now. I'm not going to cite her or place her under arrest for running. You know, we all have adrenaline. Can you guys transport her for me, please? Dude, the pursuit's right here. Is it going to be on that black SUV? Yep, it's going to be on that Patriot. Come on, I'm right here. Oh, that guy got right over. Stop running him over, dude.
Dash cam
he's gonna kick
activated.
out. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Call 99, dude. Put your hands up, stop assaulting him.
Stop! Police!
Put your hands up, dude. I don't know what you're doing. Stop. 117. I've got a Hispanic male, southbound Lowenstein Boulevard for an assault. Roll me a 1032. Dude, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Stop. You're gonna get shot, dude. Put your hands up. Don't you run me over, dude. Put your fucking hands up.
Police! Stop whatever the hell you're doing!
Put your hands up, dude. What are you trying to do, bro? Get on the ground. I almost killed him because I thought he was gonna run me over. Can you watch me for me? Or can you watch him for me, please? So I can, let's see. So I can place him under arrest.
You're under arrest, you piece
Sir,
of
I don't
crap.
know what's going on with you. You were assaulted, and then you steal a car? What's wrong with you, dude? Do you have anything illegal on you that I should know about? I'm gonna let this guy go. Up here. May have kicked his ass, but that's a reasonable thing to do. Stay right there for me. Alright, sir, sorry about the mix-up. I did see you get run over, but you can't be hitting people like that, okay? That's
You
called
ain't never getting out of prison.
an assault, okay? Unless he hits you first, you can't hit him, expecting not to be in trouble for that, okay? But due to the circumstances, you are going to be released, okay? If you need to, I'm going to call you an ambulance, okay?
All right, off you go.
But firstly, before you
Hold
go,
up.
for our records, I'm going to need to see your ID.
Let's see some
What's your
ID,
name,
huh?
man?
Thanks.
Ethan Fedor, 36, 1956. He does have a weapon permit. 117. Can I get a 102829 on an Ethan Fedor, DOB 36, 1956? Common spelling. Alright. Alright, man. So you can't be assaulting anyone. This is your first and final warning. If I see you assault anyone again, for any reason, I'm going to place you under arrest. Okay? But you are free to leave. If you need an ambulance, I'll call you an ambulance. Okay?
Go on.
117, I got 11015. Alright, so I'm going to charge you, sir, with reckless driving and possession of a stolen vehicle. It does have a handgun permit for concealed handguns. No probation, no parole, no warrants, no arrest records. 3/14/2018 broken engine. So when I went back to my car, he was on the curb. I don't know if it's going to be considered a vehicular manslaughter. I don't know. Let's see. Homicide, vehicular manslaughter. I don't think he tried to kill him. I think he more so just tried to get off of the sidewalk, but he still can't be trying to run someone over. I'm going to charge him with theft of a means of transportation as well. And let's see. So, reckless driving, and then for the Grand Theft, so not Grand Theft Auto, but theft of a means of transportation. Alright, so today you are going to be placed under arrest for regular manslaughter, theft of a means of transportation for the vehicle, and reckless driving. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney. If you cannot afford it, an attorney won't be appointed to you by a state of Syndra. So understand these rights I've read to you, sir? Hey guys, move out of the area. This is a crime scene. Oh, why am I so close to the thing? That's not nice. I'm gonna try to use my body camera more and more. I don't like using it because I like to record Rockstar editor clips, and then I can't edit them because I record them in first person. But it is what it is. Alright, so do you have anything illegal on you that should know about? Any weapons, alcohol, narcotics, anything like that? A fake BSSO badge, a pack of gum, and a questionable LSPD badge. Cigarette, black Sabot lighter with a flame design on it. I don't know if I'm going to charge him with police impersonation. We never saw him doing anything like that. He's only in possession of a fake badge. But I can't prove he was using it for misintent. But we're going to make note of it as well. Brad Leroy is the driver. Alright, can you... Oh, not you. Let's see. Is this car around here? I don't know. 117, can I get a 1032 for a 1015 southbound Lowenstein Boulevard? Alright, sir, watch your head and feet getting in, okay? Alright, so we're going to inventory that car. I need a plate check. So we're going to inventory that car. We'll see what we can find in here. So Virgil, 84, Mary, Victor, William, 967. A sealed case of lager and a pistol magazine containing 15 10mm rounds. I don't think he has a weapon permit, that's right.
67. Target is 10-4.
I forgot he had a handgun permit too, so.
In Rancho.
This guy's car got stolen, almost. Or broken into, I'm sorry. He got broken into, but not stolen. Let's see here. Nothing. Let's get a Village check, and we'll notify 1051. Oh, that's the wrong thing, but that's alright.
69er Charles Ocean Queen 648. Target is 10-4.
I got the wrong tow
Dashcam
truck.
deactivated.
Yeah, I don't know who else was shooting me up here. I don't know. That vehicle in the middle is damaged, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see here. Is the 1080 still going on? Holy shit. So we're going to be headed towards this. Okay, that train sign's broken. 117, show me 1097 to the 1080. So, oh, don't choose to stop. Not supposed to stop, bro. Alright, so we're going to be going to Rockford Hills, I believe it was. I'm sorry, Vinewood Hills. Vinewood Hills for the 1080. There is one officer with them already. Dude, my skills are crazy. I wish I can play with my wheel again. It's been so long. My Thrustmaster TMX wheel. Would you guys enjoy, serious question, would you guys enjoy watching an LS54 episode with my wheel for driving? I think that would be pretty cool, but it's a pain to set up, but I would love to do one someday. Get back into those driving simulators, you know, like ATS, Bus Sim, maybe Dirt Rally or Dirt 4. We'll get into some racing games in the future too. I want to use my wheel more and more. I played it like one time and that was it. But I have to get back into it because it's been so long. Let's see here. So there's also another vehicle investigation for a car theft call that we have to go to still, so it's going to be a long patrol. I don't know how long I've been recording for. But hopefully you guys have been enjoying ambient AI callouts so far. We have not taken a call out from it yet, but you guys should have heard a few good times now the AI responding to scenes, and sometimes they will call us for assistance if they need it. Someone abandoned their LSPD car for a second there. I don't know what was going on. So we're going to be 1023 in the area. What's up with my Crown Vic? I couldn't get past 53 up that hill. What is going on?
Dash cam activated.
117, show me 1023, southbound, Family Place, Vinewood Hills. We got 115 dispatch. Good shit, good shit. Alright, so sir. Wait, it's it. Whatever. Alright, so sir, at this time you are going to be placed under arrest for evading arrest. Going to be questioned for possible possession of a stolen vehicle. You're going to be charged for reckless driving and anything else any of these other officers have witnessed, okay? So I was going to pull you over initially back there on Grove Street for possible possession of a stolen vehicle. I don't know why you took off. It was only going to be a question, okay? So now it's a felony. So if you have anything illegal on you that you should know about, any weapons, alcohol, narcotics, anything like that. I only wanted to talk to you, man, and then you had to go out and almost get yourself killed and us, LEO, killed too, man. So why were you doing that? Any reason for that, man? 117, can I get a 102829 on a Fred Schnitzer? Common spelling, DOB 34-2001. Valid, no warrants. Alright, so sir, again, you are going to be placed on arrest for evading arrest, reckless driving, and possible possession of a stolen vehicle. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say might be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one may be appointed to you by the state of San Andreas. Let's see this right side too, sir. Watch your head and feet getting in, okay? Alright. Man, these guys, these LEOs are getting so much better. And better and better. I love it. I remember back in the early LSPD days where all the LEO would just immediately terminate the pursuit. 117, we're crossing at 1027-29 on a Patriot. It's supposed to be a 6-2 Franklin King Henry 208.
A possible stolen vehicle.
Chloe Wilkinson is the RL. It is stolen, so we do have the right vehicle stopped. What is going on? Oh shit! Oh my god, my game froze like a mother. Damn, son. Coming hot out of a left field. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I forgot about that for ambient AI callouts. Those units spawn in from anywhere and they haul ass. Dude, they haul ass. And I mean that ass. Like, they go crazy, man. It's just like, whoa. I don't know what they were doing, but wow, they were in a hurry somewhere. But yeah, you know, ambient AI callouts responding, or AI responding to callouts is awesome to see. But sometimes, man, they drive so fast, and you just gotta be ready, and I mean ready. This SUV, I don't know what's going on with that SUV. This SUV has circled back. I can't either. This SUV has circled back twice. I don't know what's going on. We still have that other call to go to too, so I don't know where the other officer went. He might have just despawned, I don't know. So he's going to be charged with evading arrest, reckless driving, and stolen possession of a stolen vehicle. Reckless driving, evading arrests. We don't know. I don't remember if he caused an accident. I don't remember. Possession of a stolen vehicle. I don't remember finding anything else. I think that's it for him. I'm Mr. Snicer. Today you are going to be placed under arrest and charged with evading arrest, possession of a stolen vehicle, and reckless driving, okay? I believe I read him his Miranda rights already, so should be good on that. If you guys have enjoyed this LSPD5 patrol, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Really do appreciate all the feedback and suggestions that you guys have for me as always. Dude, what is up with this SUV? It's circled back like 4 times. It's creeping me out. So there is the LSSD units here as well. Very, very soon. Hopefully by the end of the month or so. Okay, that's not nice. Hopefully by the end of the month, I will finish the new update for San Andreas Ultimate Backup EP 3.6, adding in all snow and rain uniforms to all departments, all agencies, all fire departments too. This guy's hauling it. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? This guy has a broken window, he's smashing, he keeps circling around. 117, show me out the possible stolen vehicle westbound Fenwell Place from me at 1032. Is this a 1080?
There! Gotcha!
This is a 1080, man. I'm gonna set up spike strips if I can. Spike strips, baby, come on. No, too slow, too slow. Damn it. Fuck, dude. I want to set up spike strips. I need an air unit. I need an air unit. Don't lose them, dude. What direction did he take? I don't know where he went, dude. I lost him ASAP. Air units are so critical to LSPFR. So, another thing is... Oh, there's Air 1 getting called again. I don't know how this works yet with ambient AI. I don't know if they call for an additional air unit or what, because we are already using one. And ambient AI callouts, if you have in the helicopter plugin from OJ Does It, I believe, you can have in the custom air unit with the menu. Oh, with this menu here, which one is it? Heli Assistance, that's the one I'm looking for. Heli Assistance. There he is. No, that's not him. I got so excited, that wasn't him. Come on, air unit, give me 20s. I don't know why my car is so damn slow. I really don't know. Like, it gets up and goes after 60 miles an hour, but it has trouble on those hills for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Dashcam activated.
So I'm going to try to remember to use more dashcam activation and deactivation sounds. I think that would be pretty awesome to see, or hear, I should say, to hear, while playing LSPDFR. We're still, let's see, yep. He's coming towards us.
Citizens report a civilian in need of assistance on Zancudo Barranca.
He's coming up, he's coming up. 117 got spike strips set westbound Zancudo Barranca.
Copy that. Victor.
Spike's clear, spike's clear. Get on the fucking ground, dude. Cover, cover fire. Crossfire, I mean, not cover, but crossfire.
Gotcha!
I got that passenger side. I got that passenger side. You're clear.
You're surrounded!
Move up, secure that car. Secure that car. Car's clear, car's clear. Good stuff, man.
You got nowhere left to go!
117, we got 11015, eastbound Zancudo Barranca. Good job, guys. 117, disregard. 117, requesting a 102729. It's going to be a black baller SUV. Matt, I wanted to get a car search too. What's her name, man? Jackson Southgate. 117. Can I get a 102829 on a Jackson Southgate common spelling?
William Ida 793. A traffic violation. Approach with caution.
Alright, so he's going to be charged with driving under suspended license. Possible stolen vehicle, not too sure. Yeah, this came from the Vinewood Bowl area, so. More than likely, this car is not registered, but he still took it. We can't confirm or deny if this is actually his car or not. So we're going to charge him with possession of an unroadworthy vehicle. At the very least, it is still unroadworthy. It doesn't have any proper documentation or anything. Alright, so sir, do you have anything illegal on you that I should know about? Any weapons, alcohol, narcotics, anything like that? I'm going to shut down the road because AI is going to start running all of this over. A ULSA student ID under another person's name, steroids prescribed to someone else's name, speed loader containing a 6.357 Magnum rounds, a Molotov cocktail made of a lager beer bottle, and a card with lawyer Molly Schultz's contact information on it. So I'm not worried about, you know, people having other people's IDs or whatever. As long as they're not stolen, that's all that I really care about. Prescriptions are one thing, you know, people borrow each other's prescriptions or sell them. It's no big deal. As long as the medication isn't illegal, that is. I don't remember if he has... Wait, a speed loader. I don't know what exactly... I don't know what a speed loader is used for, honestly. It's probably like a weapon attachment type of thing. I don't know. I don't think it's illegal, so I'm not going to worry about that. Molotov cocktail. Yeah, I'm going to charge him with that as well. Let's see. Let's do this before I forget. If we find anything in the car, I'm going to update the thing. No. Oh yeah, he does have handgun permits for public. Let's see. Evading arrest, reckless driving, driving on a suspended license for sure. Possession of an unroadworthy vehicle. Wait, no. I'm just going to charge him. I'm not going to charge him with that. I wanted to charge him with theft of a means of a transportation. Where is that though? I did it earlier, so how can I forget where it is? It's none of these. Theft of means of transportation. Well, yeah. Indecent exposure is also an arrestable offense too, so I figured it was, but it is what it is. I don't think anything else I need is in here. Oh, here it is. Theft or robbery. I don't know why I put this in here. Theft of means of transportation. I did not witness him carjack anybody, so we're going to have to go back to the Vinewood Bowl area, check all the cameras, and see for sure. But right now, it's just a simple theft of means of transportation, meaning he intended to steal the vehicle for transportation, but I don't think anyone was in the car or anything. I don't know if he would have done that. He has a handgun permit. I don't know. So to me, Grand Theft Auto is when someone's in the vehicle. Carjacking. Okay, so carjacking is more so while they are in traffic, and armed robbery is with a weapon, of course. So you know, all of them can have different meanings too, in different situations, but generally that's how I look at it. Alright, sir. Today you are going to be charged with theft of a means of transportation, which was the initial reason for the stop. Reckless driving, evading arrest, and driving with a suspended license. There comes Tahoe again. Oh my god. Can one of you transport him for me, please? Jesus, look at this. Look at this Tahoe. Look at this Tahoe. That was a good spike strip though. That was an awesome spike strip.
1183, it might be SFT involved, the white utility truck and the silver relay.
That was awesome. Yeah, it's just weird because it's power registration. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just weird because I never really know what I'm getting into with LSPDFR for stolen cars. We may never know if he stole it from someone when it was in traffic, or maybe if he just stole one from a parking lot when it was empty. We don't really know. A letter threatening the President of the United States. Okay. An envelope that was addressed to the International Affairs Agency headquarters that is fleckered with white powder, or flecked with white powder. An S&S pistol with an extended magazine. He doesn't have a handgun permit, so I'm not going to worry about that. And a bottle of Critique Rye whiskey. Alright, so I'm going to put all that into evidence. We don't know if it's his or not because he did technically steal the car, so we're gonna do some DNA testing on it. See if his fingerprints match
Dashcam
it or not.
deactivated.